The presidential election is finally over.
But voting controversy is far from it. Caleb Waters tells us how voter ID laws in the U.S. continue to stir up debate.
Meet Susan Worley. Like millions of other Americans, she voted yesterday. But did she need an ID to vote?
No, nobody asked me for an ID. And in fact, there was a big sign up that said no voter ID required.
And Worley thinks that's the way it should be. But UNC senior Matthew Harris thinks ID laws are a good thing.
It's good to, prove citizenship when you come to vote. At the same time, I think efforts should be made to help those who are perfectly qualified but struggle in actually getting an ID.
No form of identification is currently required in North Carolina. But could voter laws in other states be discriminatory? This is a map of voter ID laws in the U.S. The 7 blue states have the strictest laws. The red, orange, and yellow states have laws in place, but less strict. 18 states and D.C., here in the green, have no voter ID requirements. But what if your state does have a law? Well, that could be a problem for the 25% of blacks, 20% of Asians, or 19% of Latinos who don't have valid photo IDs. UNC political science professor Dr. Kevin McGuire says the intent of the law is what matters.
If it was put in place specifically to try to keep non-whites from participating, then that would be very troubling, not only from a kind of democratic standpoint, but from a legal standpoint.
Worley says the ID laws aren't just racially discriminatory.
I think there's been a concerted effort to stop certain groups from voting, including minorities and people in poverty, felons.
But if and how these laws affect the election is yet to be seen. In Chapel Hill, I'm Caleb Waters, reporting.
Now, this happened because earlier this year, a judge struck down North Carolina's voter ID law.